Hello everyone, Elijah Garcia here. I just want to go over a couple things really quick. I know we've been spending some time talking about the unseen enemy, but I also want to take a moment to talk about the unseen deliverer, and that is Jesus. Jesus is our number one everything. Jesus is the Almighty God. Jesus is the Alpha and the Omega. He is the beginning and the end. Jesus is our ultimate encourager. Jesus will never leave us nor forsake us. He will never let us down. He will never get tired of being around us. He will never get tired of spending time with us. And he will never get tired of loving us. And one of the things that I enjoy the most about being a Christian man is that there's so many benefits that we get inside this book. And one of the benefits that we can count on as we do this Christian walk is that the Lord will deliver us every single time, even when we're surrounded. And a good example of that can be found in the Bible in 2 Kings chapter 6. Just a very quick recap. The king of Aram is at war with the king of Israel. Elisha is the prophet. The king of Aram is trying to muster troops and besiege Israel. Elisha keeps warning the king of Israel about the king of Aram's plans, and the king of Aram gets very frustrated. He starts to accuse people of treason, and they tell him, "None of us are treasonous, my king. It is that Elisha hears the very words that you whisper in your bedroom." So the king musters up this plan that he's going to send a bunch of troops to go get the prophet Elisha. When Elisha and his servant are in the town, the troops get into the town. They surround the town. The young servant gets up, walks outside, sees the entire city surrounded, horsemen, chariots, soldiers, just a bunch of stuff everywhere. It looks like they were absolutely doomed. And he runs back in and he tells his master, essentially, "We're surrounded. What are we going to do?" And the man of God, the prophet, already knew, and he prayed that the Lord was open his eyes. And if we look right here in verse 16, it says, "Don't be afraid," Elisha told him, "for there are more on our side than on theirs." There are more warriors on our side than there are against us. There are more supernatural beings, angelic beings that are ready to go to war on our behalf. We don't need to worry about anything that the enemy is trying to throw against us. And if we read the story, we will find out that Elisha had the young man's eyes open and he saw chariots of fire all in the hillside surrounding them. So there were many people on his side that were ready to pounce on the enemy on their behalf, more than the enemy that was going to try to overtake them. And that's just a quick little story, a quick little example of how God will take care of us. You can find this story in 2 Kings chapter 6. Look it up for yourself. It's very encouraging. And again, I want you to remember, Jesus is your everything. You don't have to worry about nothing. He loves you so much, and he invites you to spend time in his presence. Thank you.